Good morning and welcome to day 17 of the Infected. I am in the process of trying to get some minimum amount of storage set up for my iron ingots because I need to start producing more iron ingots and it's just not happening very quickly. I only have 2 more left that I need to do, and I don't think this is their final configuration, but I just wanted enough up here that I could cook everything I needed and drop it in here. Right now I've got, this is my iron, this is my copper, this is my aluminum, this is my cobalt, this is my lead, and then my steel is going to be right here. So that's 6 different configurations. Let me double check to make sure I haven't missed anything. Storage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's it. So I need more planks, and I have plenty of nails. So let's go ahead and grab some planks. I did plant my crops right there because, as you can see, it's August. I mentioned this last time that winter is coming, but I didn't want to take the time to lock in. I didn't necessarily want to move my crops and have to worry about watering them constantly once I go in the greenhouse because, of course, there's no water. So I planted them this morning so that I could make some progress, or so that they could continue to grow and I could harvest them at least one more time before the winter starts. So that's the plan right now. I do need to get some more planks made. I've got some logs up here. I intended to fill my cart up all the way, but the time was getting away from me. It is, 11:30 in the morning. I try to start by 10 every morning, but, you know, there's just not enough time to get everything done I need to get done. Let's see, steel. That sounds like an excuse. Oh, well. 2 more planks. Oh, overshot that. 1, 2. Ah, falling to my death. Okay, there we go. That should be everything. Let me drop my nail, I'm so glad you can walk across these crops and not damage anything. Let me drop these nails off. Now I have buku amount of nails. This thing has been going. I need to make some more of them. I've been thinking about that for a while. I just haven't done it. I need to make a clay extractor. It needs to happen. It needs to get done. I need to, you know what? Let me fill these up while I'm right here. I don't know if I got that number right. I couldn't talk and count at the same time. Okay, off by 2. So that means I need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what we've got. Let's move the cobalt. Actually, let's move you over. Okay, there's enough space for it. I need to make some steel because my axe, if you look at, it's number 1. There we go. Number 1. You can see that it is getting pretty close to being done, so I need to deal with that. I don't know if I'm going to do that today. I have all of the stuff I need to make a new axe, but I just don't actually have the axe itself. And while I'm at it, let's go ahead and make a coal storage crate. I think that's going to be a great idea. Yeah, what did I pick up? I can't even remember. There we go. Not that. And there we go. That'll help. What do we got over here? Just empty and a few raw ore. Yeah, let's make a couple of steel. How many do I want? Probably 6. Not for any particular reason. There's nothing magical about the number 6. I just figured that it would work. Is that right? Okay. No. Now where's my anvil? Over here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you done? Perfect. There we go. That's fantastic. I need to organize this a little bit better. Actually, let's do it this way. Move all, and then move all back. You've lined up, so I'm 1 fragment short of having everything I need. Now I forget, did I finish putting everything up here? I did. Okay. So that's good. Now what's next? I'm going to go get a little bit more logs because I need some more logs to be able to work this direction. My goal is to build the platform out this way and go up this way because the next thing that I need to do, well, besides organize this, I've kind of, I need to work on this, but that'll happen, I don't know, off camera or it'll happen later. But I need to work on the NPC store or the NPC building so that I can get Mike, which means I need to come out. I want to come out at least 2 more here just so that I can come up and then take a turn and go up to the top of that building right there, which means I'm going to need lots and lots of planks to get that done. Or I'm sorry, lots and lots of logs. Well, lots of both, actually, to be 100% clear. Or to be 100% honest. Yeah, I guess that's the right word. There. Whoops. You know, I think I'm getting worse at that. You know, I talk quite a bit about that trick where you try and pick up the logs and, or when the logs, the tree breaks and you try and pick up the logs and drop them off in the cart as fast as they're falling, so none of them hit the ground. Yeah, I am not mastering that. It's okay. It'll happen over time. That's the way it is for me, at least when I'm trying to learn something new. I get work at it, I get better at it, and then after a while, for some reason, I'm terrible at it again, and then I get better again. I don't know. I spent, totally off track, but I spent a lot of my time studying martial arts. I love martial arts, and I was that way. You know, I would get better, and then I would be awful, and then I would get better again, and I would get bad again. You know, eventually I would get better as a whole, but, or overall, I mean, but, oh, you know what? Maybe I don't want those there. Maybe I want to start cutting over. Is there any way for me to get up there? Let me see if there is a, whoa, that rock shoots me up there every time. There we go. Oh, that was perfect. That was like the best one I've ever done. Wow, that was amazing. I am super happy with that. Did you hear a pig? I heard one. I didn't see where it was. Anyway, yeah, so I don't remember. You know, I'm sure I could look this up, but me with my short attention span, I don't remember actually when winter starts in this game. I notice it's still 90 degrees. Do I have any more? Yeah, grab you. Grab you. I'm going to need more planks. So let's load this guy up. There, that's enough. And let's grab these planks. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking... Is there any way to get up there? Let me try this. There's no way to get up there this direction. There's no way I can make that jump. What I want to do is see, is there an ideal spot to go up? I'm thinking maybe actually I will start... Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking this through. So what it is, I wish there was a way to look at it from above better. Okay. So what I'm thinking is this area over here is where I want to put my house eventually. I just think that's going to be really neat. But I want to come up the stairs and then go over. But there isn't, you can't make a double wide, like I was thinking about making a double wide stairs just for something different. Yeah, I didn't mean to hit you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm going to come out. I'm just going to continue in this direction. Then I'm going to start going up. I think what I'm going to do actually is just come up with one of these. And then if I like it, I'll bring the other one up. And if I don't, you know, I'll just delete it. And that way I'm not wasting as much materials. So let's start with stairs. This guy right here. And press X. There we go. Nope. Did I build a second one under there? Huh. There you go. What do I need? More logs. Oops, that's convenient. You know what? I'm deleting this guy right here. At some point, if I need him again, that'll work out. But I don't really think he's going to be adding that much. Oh, I should bring my cart over. There we go. Is this going to work? I think it will. Let me place the next one down and then go get some more supplies. Okay. Definitely going to need more logs. Yeah, let's just grab these. These were intended Come on. To be my supply for my planks. And they probably are going to mostly be. But I don't want to go down one more time. I might take a break again and just fill this thing up. Wow, that goes really fast. This is such a good reminder of why I need to go get Mike. I want to get Mike badly. What's wrong with me? Oh, I'm 7 exposure. No, this is bad timing. Am I going to hit this thing? That rock there? I don't know. F4. I don't know. I think I'll clear it. I might clip it just a tiny bit. So the big question is, yeah, I'll be able to, okay. So I don't want my foundations exposed. So I was just thinking, I don't know if it'll be exposed if I go that direction. When I build the stair on this side, is it going to clip through the rocks? I don't think it will. Okay. I'm 1 log short. Let me check my inventory. Not that I'm going to have a log in my inventory. I was really just concerned more about how many planks I had. Okay, so the question is, do I want to cut over right here? I think I want to... Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards having my house over here. I know you've got so much heat exposure, you're taking health... You're going to start taking health damage, but I'll get you in the shade in a second. But I definitely need to come up a bit higher because I don't know that I want to completely go above that rock, but I need to come up a little bit higher. So, whoa... Let me make a cut right now. I'm going to let my dude stand in the shade for a couple of minutes and get rid of his heat exposure problem that he's got going on. And then I'm going to get some more logs, and then I will bring you back in so we can make some more progress. So unfortunately, I lost some footage. I had my first Horde attack, and it was absolutely fine. It was not difficult at all. I don't have this set up to be a big Horde fighting off the Vambies playthrough because I've got everything set to the default, which isn't excessively difficult. My logic being that, one, that's not my cup of tea. I'm not big fight the Vambies type player. I'm more of a base build and explorer type of player. But in addition to that, it tends to fall down to just build more base defenses, and that's okay. But it's not really what I want to do in this particular game. So I apologize for losing footage because it was, I don't know, mildly interesting, but I did pick up a bunch of stuff, which I don't remember what it was. Iron, apparently. Is that it in my inventory? A couple of things. I did get mostly plastics and stuff like that. Where are the cans? That's not it. There, drop the can off, and then drop this off. And I think it might be starting to get a little dark. It's hard to tell sometimes because the game looks a lot brighter than it does after it gets converted and uploaded. So if it's dark, I apologize. Let's go ahead and swap out the hat, though, just to be on the safe side. I ended up making a bunch of potato paste. I can't say that word. Potato paste. Because, how do I turn the light on? There it is. Oh, that was like seizure-inducing right there. There we go. I ended up just, I don't know, I forgot what I was going to say. Got distracted for a second. There we go. Is that everything? What do I not have? That's aluminum. Isn't this guy aluminum? Oh, I don't know. I must not have been facing it quite accurately. Anyway, I've done a little bit to get some more planks going. Let's go ahead and work on this. I know I'm wasting fuel over there, but it's okay. I want to work on this as long as I've got some semblance of light. I ended up continuing all the way up here. And I came up here and I debated for a while about going any higher. But I've decided this is where I'm going to be at. I'm going to be, that rock is going to stick through. I'm just going to work around it. I don't know about that one. We'll see. We can always adapt. But let's continue out this way because my goal for this one is to get to the point where I should be able to put down the NPC building, which means, first of all, I need to be able to locate it. I don't know that I'll be able to complete it in this amount of time, but I do want to have the thing built, or I do want to have its position in place. There we go. All right, I am out of planks, I bet. Yeah, let me run and get some more planks. Actually, let's drop the hat off. You're going right here for right now. It's not really a particular reason. It's just, it's convenient. And I'm going to turn you off because I don't want to waste the fuel. I know I've got a lot. I just don't want to waste it. There we go. I need to, if you notice in the lower right-hand corner, my protein setting is just getting ridiculously bad. I mean, my amount of protein is getting really, really bad. I need to go in and eat some potatoes because potatoes will have some protein, and I'll do that in a bit. But I really need to get another animal. I need to see if I can hunt one down. I heard a pig a while ago, but I wasn't able to spot it. But I need to deal with that because that's getting unhealthy levels of protein. Or lack of protein. Okay. Is it, I'm just one log short, is that right? And this one doesn't have any logs. That's okay. So which direction do I want to go? I'm thinking that I want to go this way. Like, I don't know what else I'm going to do up here, except that I'm going to go that way for my building. So, or for the home, because I really want that view looking up over the lake, you know, get up in the morning and have this fantastic view. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Let's see what time it is. You know what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to make another cut right here, and I'm going to sleep through the night. We're just going to make today a 2-day. Between losing the footage and having to spend a lot of time running back and forth to get logs, I think that today is just going to be a 2-day. So the next time I bring you back in, oh, look at that. That's very picturesque. When I bring you back in, it will be tomorrow, and today is just going to be a 2-day video. Hey, so it is after 12, and I was just about to put my dude to bed, but I can see that I got another attack coming in. And I am surprised because I literally just had one. Whoa, I didn't realize, shoot, I never put together that there was a gap there. Oh, well, that didn't go so good. Let's bring up this guy. Okay, so definitely need to work on my base defenses. I thought you guys... I thought there was one more. Okay, maybe not. Okay, yeah. Well, those base defenses weren't as good as I thought they were. I was surprised they were able to break through that as quickly as they can. So I'm going to have to start working on putting some extra layers of... Hey, frog. Yeah, I'm out of protein, buddy. You caught my attention. Anyway, I'm going to have to put some extra layers of defenses here, and I can't believe I didn't have spikes right there. I did not realize I didn't have them. So that's something that I'll have to work on. I am surprised that I was getting that attack. Is this day 18, and they're supposed to come every 3 to 5 days, but the off-camera one that I had was really just literally yesterday. So I'm not sure how that happened, or I'm not sure what's up. Let's grab this guy and relocate him. I know I think I got to put a bandage on. I saw that. I just haven't dealt with it yet. There we go. All right, let's open up our health. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I got some stuff. Not really anything. The biofuel's nice, but the rest of it's just not really of a whole lot of value. I may dump it, but I definitely am going to need to work on this. This is going to be... Oops. This has got to be upgraded, but I will do that later. I think I'm safe enough for right now, but I definitely need to do it. I really thought those barricades would have lasted longer. I know I said that before. It just really caught me off guard. Anyway, this is where I'm at. This is where everything is filled up. And I am getting ready to put my dude to bed so that I can work on that in the morning. So I will see you guys in a bit. It is about 7:30 in the morning, and obviously the next day. And the problem I'm running into right now is that I don't have... My axe is about to break. I obviously have a bunch of steel. I made it earlier in the episode yesterday in game. And I can make one. I just am hoping to finish this up before I have to. So I hope it doesn't break before I get done. I don't want to spend the technology points to get the grinder. I know I can get that, but the grinder for me is mostly about getting the stuff to grind up iron, and that's a lot of value. But that's not what I want to do with it right now, and I don't want to spend the tech point to do it. I know I've got several tech points, but it's the way I choose to play because I don't think it's that hard to get iron. So that's what we're going to do, and that's the plan. So this should be ready. There we go. I obviously haven't put the spikes out, but I rebuilt this area right here. Not that it's going to do a ton of protection against it, but, you know, at some point, you know, as fast... Ooh. Let's bring out you. that's the wrong button. So, as fast as that guy fell, stop moving. There, got him. As fast as that guy fell, I'm not sure that there's a whole lot of value for them outside of, for these fence walls right here. Wow, that's in bad condition. That needs to be repaired. I think if I ever do it again, I don't think I'm going to use those. I'm just going to go to these guys. I also could be just working on making the iron ones, which have got a better defense rating. I'll show you what I mean. I'm sure most of you have played this game before, you know what I'm talking about, but there. Let's bring up this guy. Yeah, it's these guys right here. And I could start making them because particularly if I get another another extractor and put it on stone, I can get a bunch of iron fragments and that will be good. But that's the plan. That's the plan. The thing is that I guess I just don't have a plan. I could do that. I don't know. I need to think about it. I need to figure out what to do. My food, I think, is ready to go. I don't think I've got anything over here. Just a couple of cobalt that I have been cooking. And let's drop you off up here since I can. There we go. Okay, now let's drop. I think this thing is getting full enough that I may not be able. Yeah, I'm going to have to start using the bark chips for fuel for a bit. Oh, you know what I should do with that? With the chicken breasts is make some more of those MRI packs. That is a good idea. I think I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to do that right now because what I'm eager to do right now is to get this thing further developed. Now, I did come up without planks, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Where was it under miscellaneous? I noticed I had feathers and I wasn't sure where to put them. Yeah, that's got to be it because I got a 50 back right here. I'm going to have to make that coat pretty soon. Let's see what the temperature is right now. Okay, day 18, still listed as August, summer, and it's 92 degrees. I do have my cooling hat or my sun resistance hat on, so I think I'll be okay in that sense. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's just pick up some planks and let's get started building. I am very excited that I should be able to at least lay down the location for Mike's building. I may run and get him. Oh, no. Oh, and I don't have any. Oh, I do have one more. Perfect. Let's grab this guy on the end. I'm just going to carry it up so I don't have to run back and forth so many times. Okay, there we go. What did I need? There we go. I'm thinking let's go this direction. Let's start off by going this direction. I may fill in a bit more that way in the future, but for right now, I'm just going to go this direction. I don't know how many spaces it takes or how many foundations the NPC building is going to take. So I'm going to start. Oh, that one. I think I saw I went the wrong direction. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a minute. I should try setting it down as soon as I get a little more foundation down here. I think I'm going to. Oh, that was one cart. That goes so fast. Ironically, if I had Mike here, he could help me build this thing so much faster. But what am I know I'm going to at least need to go one more that direction and then that direction. So let's go ahead and drop that down. F4. You know, I'm kind of was toying with the idea of going back to the old style of foundations. These look so much better, in my opinion. But just for, you know, old time's sake, going back to the other type of foundation. Okay, I don't have enough right there. Yeah, let me run down and get some more. I'm going to have to be... Yeah, let's take the other cart. I don't want to try and sneak past this. I also want to put up some rails because I have a tendency to fall off and break my leg quite a bit. I have yet to do it. I did fall off camera one time, but I just took some damage. I didn't actually break my leg or anything like that, which was fabulous. Nope. Not perfect. There's a skinny tree. Yeah, that's it. Man, my sun exposure is almost down to 0 again. Okay. So weird. All right. I don't know where the other log went. There it is. Okay. So what I was going to say is, what do I need? Oh, more planks. Okay. And let's drop the log. Well, let's put the logs in that I can right now. Okay. And let's drop this one more foundation. What I was getting ready to say was that I don't remember what it takes to build the NPC building. So if it takes a lot of clay or a lot of stuff like that, I may not be getting that done. Let's grab... Oh, I got these right here. I forgot about it. I had the foresight to bring it up and then completely forgot I'd done that. There we go. Okay. Now let's get this stuff out of the way and see if we can have got enough space. Oh, quit fussing. I know you're upset. I know this is all very warm. I get you. Good news, winter's coming. Same thing here in Georgia. Winter's coming. It isn't as hot as it's been, and it's going to get better. All right, let's see. Placeable NPC buildings. And this is the guy I need, the NPC house. Oh, he's big. So if I was Mike, which way would I want this to be? Would I want the front door to come out that direction? Or would I want it to come out this direction? The thing is, he doesn't really have any windows. So, oh, look at that. Yeah, we're going with that. I don't know how much space I have in the back. Wow, that was really close. I don't want to jump off because I don't know that I can get back on. That's really, really close. I don't... Yeah, it's right on the edge. I don't know if I'll build some extra rails or extra stuff on there, but I can definitively say this is a... the house takes 2 by 3. That's awesome. Okay, now let's see what it takes and see what I've got. Wood logs, I can get a bunch of. Planks shouldn't be a problem. Nails shouldn't be a problem. Clay, that's going to be a problem. Ooh. All right, I'm going to go hide my guy in here for a bit so he can cool off, and I will come back in just a second. All right, I decided while I was here, I cooked the chicken so that I can make small ration. I think I've got everything for that. Unfortunately, I only had 1 egg. So I went ahead and... There we go. There we go. I cooked both pieces of meat, and I went ahead... Come on. I cooked both pieces of meat, so I've got the second one right here, but there's not much that I can do with it. It's good for a while, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just dump it in here for right now. If I need to, I'll eat it to get more protein. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to get more eggs. Unfortunately, I think the eggs are only going to come if I loot, and I don't know when I'm going to be able to loot, so I'm going to eat. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have done that. I was watching the protein. Dang it. That was a mistake. That was a waste because I could have got a lot hungrier before I've done that. Anyway, you can see that my sun resistance has gone up. It's almost noon. And I need to work on getting the stuff I need for this plank. I should have done... Yeah, shoot. Let's start with the planks. What I was going to say is I should have got a bunch of logs when I was done, or when I was still off camera, but I didn't think of that. So let's grab what's in my inventory. Not much. Let's load up as much as we can. It's a little dark in game. It makes me think it's getting ready to rain because it's almost noon. So that says it shouldn't be this dark and overcast. I'm glad because I'm tired of fighting the sun resistance. All right, that's 30. And this should be 20 right here. Okay, I just need 20 more. Awesome. Put you right there. Why are you... Oh, I didn't think it was working for some reason. Shoot, I lost track. Let's see where I'm at. One more. Oh, yeah, it is raining. Look at that. I heard a chicken, another chicken. I ran after it, and I heard a goat, and I ran after that, but I could not find them. So I've got all of the planks. Let's work on the nails, since that's the next easiest thing to get, because I think I've got a bunch of nails, and if I don't have enough, I've got a bunch of iron ingots to be able to make nails. All right. Let's just take them all up there and put back what we don't need. All right, watching the number go up. Oh yeah, I got way more than I needed. So I need clay and I need stone. Or I need clay and I need logs. Now let's drop you two back off. Let's run out here. You know what I'm going to do ahead of time is I need to make that other... Do I have enough here? I don't know. I hate to use them all. I don't know. Let's use these because it's going to be easier to do this, and I don't want to do a bunch of cutting down trees. The other thing I was thinking is that I don't have a ton of left on my axe before it breaks, and I don't want to take the time to make another axe right now. I really want to finish this building. Okay, where are we at with that? That's 9 of 20. That's 11 of 20. Yeah, one more cart full, and we will be golden. That's perfect. That worked out really, really good. So all I'll need to do is go out and get some clay. There we go. I need to harvest my garden too. All that stuff is done and I haven't done it. Okay, that's too many. Too many logs. So all I need is 50 clay, which means I will be running out because I never built the clay extractor. I need to run out and get as much, or 50 or 60 things of clay. I've already forgotten. I'm going to take this thing. Should be, oh, what's that got in it? Is that aluminum? Yeah. I'm going to take this, dump it up on top of here. I'm going to put the aluminum away. There we go. Aluminum. Yeah, look at that. I love having my iron start to build up. To me, that's a good sign in the game. It's when you got the aluminum building up. All right, let's go out here and see if we can find some clay. A lot of rocks over here. There's got to be clay. Thought that was one. If you're not familiar with this game, the clay looks... These are just standard rocks, which are fine. There, this skinnier rock right here, that's clay. Okay, it's number 3. I couldn't remember which one it was. 2, 3. Alright, I'm going to dump it in here because I don't want to worry about the weight. Actually, I probably don't need to bring that with me. I will. So I'll forget where it is and then I won't be able to find it. I know myself well enough to know what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. And remembering where I put stuff, not one of my best strengths. There we go. And let's drop that one in there. I'm going to head towards the desert because I think the desert classically has more clay. Plus, it's easier to spot. Yeah, look at all this clay out here. Part of me wants to just harvest a bunch of it so that I've got some in the future. Oh, I'd love to get that guy. Except I don't see him. It sounded like he was behind me. Oh, there he is. Thank you, buddy. Oh, perfect. Actually, let's get the cart. This worked out really well with him being in the desert, too, because he's easy to spot. Oh, that worked out really, really well. And where was my clay? I think it was back this way. Number 3. 2, 3. You know, I already forgot how many I needed, but I'm sure that it was less than 60, 60 or less. So let me just come back here with, say, 80. That way I've got some for reserve. I can make some potato paste if I want to. Let's grab this guy. And that way I've just got some and I don't have to come out again. Planning ahead like I was a Boy Scout, which I was not. Where am I with weight? Okay. Look at those guys over there. I did not notice them. Yeah, I bet there's a campfire over there. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, that's 80. Nice. All right, let's see if I can find the base without having to look on the map for it. I know it's back this general direction, but I don't remember exactly where it was. I need to build a big pillar or something so it's easier to spot. Oh, yeah, maybe I am completely lost. All right, let's use the map. Yep, I would have headed the wrong direction, totally. Google GPS is my friend. I can't believe I was off that badly. Oh well. So I've been thinking this through, and after I get done with this, I need to make the chemistry station. But I think making the chemistry station and going to get Mike are going to be the next episode. This is already a pretty lengthy episode. So I think what I'm going to do is just cut the episode as soon as I'm done with this. And then I will continue the next episode from there. Okay, let's drop you over, way overweight. Actually, not horribly. There it is. Nice. Let's drop this off. 30 clay left. Cool. Got me a nice spot for Mike. This is awesome. Oh, I'm super excited about this. Now, before I end the video, though, let me pull up to see what does it take to make the chemistry station. I know I'm going to need the tech to do it. And I know I need mushrooms and I think an egg to make the antibiotic, but I don't remember. I'm looking for the chemistry station. I'm just not seeing it. There it is. I am unlocking the chemistry station. Now let's see what does it take to make the chemistry station. That's going to be probably here. That's it, right? Chemistry station, planks, glass, nails, and lead. That's really not bad. I don't know that I've got any lead, but I don't know that I've got any glass. I'm going to pop this guy right here and park him, and I will deal with that guy in a bit. And I'm just going to, no, I'm not. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put it in my miscellaneous for right now. There you go. What did I need? Lead, nails. I'm sure I need a lot of nails. Planks. Let's run over here. I need to have a workbench area where I keep all of my workbenches. All right. Lead. Let's just cook this because I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to do this in the next episode, but I'm just excited. That is the wrong button. Let's cook that. So that's going to go. I need to get glass, so I'm going to take all of you. I am going to open up my inventory. That's not the inventory. Or what is it called? The crafting area. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to have a sand crate. You're going to be sand for right now. Sand. There we go. Okay. You're cooking. Oh, look at that, bird. I don't need any more feathers, but if you gave meat, I would totally cook you. All right. Let's see. Where do I want to put the chemistry table anyway? Let's finish this thing up real quick. What does it take to... No, I'm not going to mess with that. It's completely empty, and I don't want to have to cut down another tree. I've done way too much tree cutting down for this episode. I think for right now, I'm just going to put the chemistry table... You know what? I should put the chemistry table up by where Mike is. I don't use it very often, but it's... The reason you need the chemistry table primarily is for Mike. Oh, I was going to go stand in the shade, but I guess I don't need to. So let's find it again. Placeable chemistry table. Which way is front? Oh, you know what? I bet it's this way because I'm looking at the beakers, and I bet the beakers, the small test tube beakers on the side. That's what makes me think it is. Okay, let's drop the nails in glass, and let's grab the 10 planks because I'm sure I can get that pretty quickly. Nails, strip you off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's grab you. Are you going to put me overweight? Oh, I didn't start that. Ooh. Big mistake. I'm going to turn you off. I don't know what you find in that corner to be so fascinating, bird. Is there a bug back there you're trying to eat? I mean, what's the deal? You are wholly obsessed with that. All right, good. So the last thing I need is 2 glass. That's perfect. What's in my inventory? Lead. Let me just drop that guy off. I may build another ramp this direction to run up there, because I seem to be running around this way a lot. There we go. Everything has got a little bit of something on it. Nice. Cook, 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 cook. I suspect this is going to be a super long episode, so if you stuck it out into the end, I really appreciate that. All right, we are finally just about done. There we go. 10 glass. All right, let's just take it all up there. Whoops. Almost fell on that. That is definitely something I'm going to need to fix. There it is. Look at that. The chemistry table is ready. That's so exciting because, I mean, I'm really excited that I should be able to make Mike. And that will be big progress. If I jump off here, can I get back on? I want to see what it looks like from the other direction. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the game. And if I can't, then I'm just going to reload. I'm sure at some point there'll be I could find a better solution for that. That looks fantastic. As a matter of fact, that looks good enough. Let me get a screenshot. There we go. Cool. All right, that is it. Thank you for watching this extra long video today. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you're enjoying this game as much. Oh, look, it's this easy way to get out of here. Get out of here. I hope you're enjoying the game as much as I am, either watching it or playing it yourself. I hope you have a good day, and remember, game on.